Game plan was try to level them off and get them early, but they got away from you right in the first quarter.
Yeah, and I thought it was the same game as we had in Toronto. The three ball got involved, and again, we had to take away one thing that Harden was doing. We took, you can't give him the points and the assist, and he had both, and that's something that we talked about. You can't give him that, and that's what got the best of us.
How much did you feel that your guys kind of were induced into okay, our turn, let's try to score with them rather than sit on their defense?
Like I said, it's the same game as we had up there. It feels good, it's comfortable. We could, if we move the ball after a couple of dribbles, pass it, we were getting what we wanted. But we over dribbled a little bit in the second half, gave them life with our turnovers, easy missed shots, and then frustration set in. We can't allow frustration to set in on us the way it did down the stretch.
What the second quarter was good. What worked in that quarter, and why couldn't you bottle it, kind of thing?
We were moving the ball. The key is you move the ball against this team. One pass, two pass, you're going to get a shot. And for whatever reason, their blitzes, we handle them well in the second quarter, and we one dribble too many, two dribbles too many, instead of moving the ball. And against this team, that's what you have to do.
Sense of frustration you talked about, you sort of see it building throughout that second half?
Yeah, I did. We missed some easy shots, missed some free throws, and it just set in. And we can't, to be a winning team, you can't do that. And that's what I just told the team in there. We got to have DeMar and Kyle in the game. We can't let lose our best two players and expect to win. And the word we used before the game was discipline, and we didn't have it down the stretch. And that's something we've got to learn. Frustration, every game is not going to be a piece of art. And you got to win ugly sometimes. And if we kind of kept our guys together down the stretch, keep churning, we'd have been right there in the game.
What did you think of these two games against these guys? You've shot 64 three-pointers, which is your two highest totals of the year. Right. Just the style of play that's inducing that?
They're very inducing. It's seductive to play in that way. They give you the open looks by their blitzing. And like you said, Jonesy said in the second quarter, we made them. But again, you got to continue to attack the paint, especially when they were small with Beasley at 5. We put JV back in and tried to go inside to him. He did a good job with 18 rebounds. I thought he did an excellent job with that. But again, you've got, instead of taking the threes, you got to attack the paint first, then the threes. And I think we had to turn around.
You did have a small lineup with Corey and Norm and Kyle, DeMar, and JV.
Yeah, we did, because they were small. They had Beasley, who's 6'6", 6'7" at the 5. So I thought JV did a good job of manning him, not letting him get away. But he still had 21, and again, Corey Brewer came in, he had 10. So I don't think the small lineup hurt us. I thought JV handled it pretty well and did a good job.
Is that level of frustration that they showed tonight, is that ever justifiable? Like, can you see?
No, it's not. Again, no matter how bad the officiating is or whatever we feel like it is, we got to keep our composure and to be a winning team. Because believe me, there's going to be hot gyms, especially on the road. We got to keep our composure, keep our discipline, offensively, defensively, and our interaction with the officials. And again, they know it. They understand that our two guys are pros. It got the better of them, and I don't think it'll happen again.